Hello again. I thought I was through, but this is black on black crime. And what is so shameful about this is that when we have a black woman and she is speaking against Africa, what does that say to the world? And the fact is that she's not even speaking. A European is speaking through her and using her. And like they have done for so long, they have used people of color against people of color. And this needs to stop. And we need to say something about this kind of behavior. Because if she embarrasses me, okay? We already know that NATO and all the rest of these people do not care about Africans, African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, people of color. They just use you. And this is ludicrous.
We hate the veto. Take it or leave it position on the table. We get 2 seats and we get the veto. And the reason we want the veto is because you have it. But the veto is because it makes the council dysfunction. We don't want to give up our veto power. And we do think if we expand that veto power across the board, it will make the council more dysfunctional.
You're simply suggesting that the addition of 2 African countries is going to make the process dysfunctional. What an insult. If this particular situation, we're talking a country like Germany, if we're talking any of the other European countries joining as members of the UN Security Council with veto power, would she still find it as a move that will introduce dysfunction? Or is it the introduction of 2 black African countries that is problematic? What really makes it very sad is that the voices are coming out of the mouth of a black woman. Those words are coming out of the mouth of an African American who must understand certain language cannot be used, particularly when we're talking about the international platform. To suggest that introducing 2 African countries will introduce dysfunction, it is sad, it is disrespectful, and it will not be tolerated. Ambassador Thomas Greenfield really needs to retract those words, and she needs to explain herself to say, what do you mean, dysfunction? Exactly how are the 2 African countries going to introduce dysfunction unless...
What you need to do is you need to get some backbone as a black woman and stop doing the dirty work for somebody else. You are an embarrassment.